What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from I Want Tesla, and it's so good to be back doing videos again. Do you like doing videos again? What's wrong? You don't look too good. Anyway, I'm happy to be back doing videos.
I don't feel good at all.
Dude, seriously. We're filming now. You could have done that outside. You could have waited, man.
Sorry.
I don't care if you don't feel good. Bro, seriously. Not cool. Like I said, it's so good.
Dude.
So good to be back to...
Oh.
So...
Oh, that smells.
What'd you have for lunch, dude? Oh, dude, that was wet. Seriously, get out. Get out. You just sharded yourself. Oh my gosh. What's up, everybody? On a serious note, thank you for all your well wishes on my wife. She's actually home now. She's still not totally recovered, but I want to thank everyone for your thoughts and your prayers. I mean, the most important thing is she's home. But right now, we got an update, a fart update. We got version 48.12. This morning, actually, I set the update after I dropped the kids off from school, and I've been playing with it ever since. It's actually really fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to it. Let me show you some of them. As with every update, you click the T, and you can see right here, 48.12, and you got a sneak peek of what the new things are. Right here, you have romance mode or sex mode. You have the Whoopee Cushion app, and then there's a new Atari game. These other ones are the same, but romance mode, you touch romance, and you got this really nice fireplace going. Doesn't look as good on this screen. Let me see if I can adjust that. So you have this romance mode going, you have a fireplace going here, and it turns all the heaters on full blast, and it warms up really fast in here. And if you touch the screen once, you get some nice music going. Oh yeah. Wish I had Karen in the car with me. Maybe another time when she's feeling better. You touch it a couple times and it goes away. So that's romance mode. What you heard in the beginning was the fart app that Tesla added to the car, which is really fun. You can actually toggle on just the turn signals. Now this doesn't come on, stay on all the time. You actually have to swipe down, turn it on. So if you get out of the car, it won't be on every single time you get in the car, so you won't have an embarrassing situation. But you have to swipe down, click it, and then you can actually place where you want the fart app to fart. This is the turn signal, so you put the turn signal on and it'll fart different randomly. And there's plenty of farts here. The ludicrous fart. There's plenty of farts. But I like the random because it's more fun. You don't know what's popping out next, but this is really fun. The fart on demand, which is really nice. It says you press the left steering wheel scroll wheel. I call it the nipple, the left nipple on the steering wheel. And then you set up to where you want. So I'm going to do this later with my son when I pick him up from the bus stop. I'm going to set it up here to the front seat. It actually sometimes sounds better in the rear. Almost sounds like it comes out of the bottom of the seat. But for the sound of the video, I think I'm going to have it up front there. And then you just push the button. Oh, that was a wet one. Oh, that was a struggle. So there's some really good ones in here. I mean, there's some funny ones in here. Falcon Heavy. These are all Tesla names. I like the random one. It's funny. And of course, the fun, exciting thing that everyone has been waiting for is the Atari game. So you hit Atari, and then right up on the front here will be pole position. Now you have to use the steering wheel to drive. You use the scroll wheel on either scroll wheel to shift from fast or slow. You can actually play with the controller. I actually bought a controller, and we're going to try it out because this one says it works with Windows and Xbox One. It says a USB controller. So we're going to try that out after we try with the steering wheel. We're going to lose this game, but we're going to go in full screen. You press on the brake pedal to actually start going. And there's a time limit here. And it says the top score is 12,000. I've actually gone over 12,000, but I think it resets every time. So you hit the brake pedal, you start going, you let off, and that's the brake. You see we're in low, if you just move this down one, it'll go in high speed. And look at that, I was 300, I didn't go anywhere, but and if you touch the top corner, you can restart. Now the steering wheel is very, very sensitive. I'm gonna start off in low, put my foot on the brake, shift into high, and it is very, very touchy. They don't really want you, whoa, they don't really want you moving the actual wheels and getting flat spots on your tires, but you can start off in low to get faster speed, but you can see I'm really barely moving the wheel, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to be using this while I'm waiting for people. It tells you when you move it too much, you let off on the brake, and it has regenerative braking. That's how you stop. So it doesn't take much steering wheel input. And you see there's other cars on the road. Whoa, oh, that sucker. So I came in 50th place. Now I've came in first place already. AAA. You can adjust those. There's no numbers. I tried adding I1. It didn't work. So it says a USB controller. This controller is not working. All right, my mistake. This does actually work. You have to plug this in to the USB port before you launch the Atari app. Before you launch that app, you have to plug this in for it to work. And it does work, just not really well. So this is a cheaper controller. So I went and grabbed my son's Xbox One controller that has batteries in it, and we're going to see if this works any better. It lights up, and we're going to launch the app. We're playing a little bit on here. He's actually pretty good at some of these games. Of course, he's a kid. So now we're going to launch pole position, and we're going to see if this works. Go full screen. See if this works any better. Okay, I'll qualify. All right. Whoa. Holy twitchy. I think it's easier on the wheel. Let's see if these work. It's easier to use the steering wheel, and it seems more fun to use the steering wheel, so I would definitely use that. You can use the controller, and actually the controller works really well if you're playing the other games like Lunar Lander and the Asteroid game. The controller works really well, so I'm gonna leave the controller in here so I can play those games. Use the steering wheel for driving on Mars. Drive on Mars? They should have named it Drive on Mars. Navigate on Mars. That's what they should have named it. What I also missed in the release notes, and if I go to the release notes now, it shows a blank page, but I took some pictures of it, and I'll show this now. In the climate control, you'll be able to keep climate on. When you leave the vehicle, that'll keep the climate on, whatever temperature you have it set for, kind of like the dog mode. But also in the app, I don't have the latest app for my phone. It's not available on iOS yet. When you preheat the car, you can pick which seat you want for the seat heaters to come on. I really wish they offered a heated steering wheel on this car. Unfortunately, this shows that it's not available. I mean, you have the heated seats, but you don't have the heated steering wheel. That would have been really nice. I wish they would have done it. Those are the major things I found in the update right now. I haven't seen too many other things. I did take screenshots of the different pages, and I'll show those now, of everything that's in the app, in the update. But as many of you guys know, there's a lot of things in the updates that they don't tell you about, like if it drives better in autopilot, if navigate on autopilot is better now, if it can read stop signs at the end. And I'm going to test all those things out. It didn't say anything in there, but Elon said the things are out there, so we're going to test those eventually. But again, I want to thank everyone for all their well wishes. My wife is out of the hospital finally. She had back surgery on the 7th, and there was actually some complications. Not in where he was doing surgery, but there was some other things that were going on with her back that they didn't know about that really put her in the hospital a little longer. She was actually, we just got back home on Monday, just a couple days ago, but today's the 19th. I've pretty much lost an entire week and a half going back and forth to the hospital. Her mom spent the night some of the nights, but I spent the nights too, driving back and forth. It was really scary. And again, I want to thank you guys for all your prayers. They were definitely answered. The doctor actually said, I can't fix what's wrong with you. It's going to take a miracle. And she came home. She was actually scheduled for another surgery on Monday morning. She was leaking spinal fluid. So if the fluid wouldn't have stopped, she would have had another surgery on Monday, which she would have been in intensive care for another 5 days. And then I don't know how many days after that. Her dad said it best, the best Christmas gift we can have. Thanks as always. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking around. I know I haven't been around for a couple weeks, but I'm back making videos. She wants me to start making videos. I've got a lot of things planned, but I also have a lot of things planned with her. I got to take care of her. She's going to be home for probably 2 months or so, which is going to make it tough financially because she's the breadwinner, but it's also going to be great to spend time with her. She works a lot of hours. So I will be doing a lot of videos, but they're not going to be every day, Monday through Friday. I'm going to try to, but you know, with Christmas coming up, we're definitely going to spend time with family. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one sometime soon. Take care.